Thank you for watching. My name is John Corrado, and I've been asked by Randy Bueller to put together a quick 5-minute overview of the game Agricola to support him while he twitches. Yeah, I mean while he Twitch feeds. I have no idea what the right verb is here. Anyways, Agricola is a game about 13th century medieval post-Black Death farming practices with an emphasis on the okay, not really. It has a theme, but it cares less about the theme than it does about being a fun and innovative worker placement Eurogame. The object of the game is to get the most points, which sounds really obvious when I put it like that, but whatever. You get points from making a better farm, from plowing fields and getting grain and vegetables, from building pastures and filling them with animals, and from getting a bigger house, a better house, and a bigger family. Though not from getting a better family. Huh. Anyways, there are also cards for occupations and improvements, which I won't get it, which can give you points, or they can bend the rules of the game for you, or both. I won't get into the depth on how you get those points because I really only have 5 minutes. I'll put together a second, more complete video later to explain that stuff. What's important if you want to follow along with Randy is this. You get points from having stuff, but there's usually a limit on how many points you can get from any one thing. Diversity in a well-rounded farm is much better than having a huge amount of one single thing. The game takes place over 14 rounds. In each round, all the players take one action at a time until everyone has run out of actions. You have one action per family member, which are those dots up here. On your action, you choose one of the open spots on the board and follow the instructions. A lot of those spaces are resource accumulation spaces. They start out with goods on them, and then every round more goods get added. For example, the 3 wood space here gets 3 wood around. So it starts with 3 wood, and if no one takes it on a round, the next round it has 6 wood, and then if no one takes it on the next round, it has 9 wood, and you should check the pulses of the people you're playing with because no one lets that space get to 9 wood. Are you crazy? Anyways. The point is, which action you take is very important, both because it lets you do something and also because it denies the same action to the other players. And because everyone wants a well-rounded farm, everyone wants everything, and so a lot of the tension in the game is trying to figure out what you need to take now and what you can afford to let slide and pick up later, possibly because it's more valuable. In addition, every round, a new card with a new action on it is going to come out. So you want to set yourself up for what might be better actions later based upon which cards come out. The other thing that needs to be balanced is what you pick up every turn. There are 3 major goods in the game. Goods that get you points like grain and vegetables and sheep and boar and cattle. Building resources such as wood and clay and reed and stone, which aren't worth any points but allow you later to take actions like building rooms or fences or upgrading your house or playing improvements, all of which are worth points on their own. And finally, food. Food isn't worth any points, but every harvest you need to be able to feed your people. If you can't feed them, you lose points, and usually enough points to seriously hurt. This is why good players talk about building a food engine, some combination of cards and actions that lets you get food while you also do other things. One other thing to note, harvests get more frequent as the game goes on, so if you're struggling to feed your family in the middle of the game, it's not going to get any easier at the end of the game. That's it in a nutshell. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you enjoy Randy and Nick's streams.